Hello and welcome back once again to After the Credits. So today we're talking about Flatliners, the remake of the 1980s-ish, 90s-ish film that I don't remember exactly what year it came out, originally starring Kevin Bacon. This one, not so much. So what I think of this film, it had none of what made the first film good. The first Flatliners was actually very spooky in the overall concept. These people basically put themselves into a flatline state for like 5 minutes. Basically, they're clinically dead, and then they're brought back to life. And it's what they experience in that 5 minutes that they think is interesting because they're kind of experiencing what they would think of as the afterlife. But then in the original film, all of them are haunted by a ghost of their past that starts showing up after they flatline because now they have a connection to the dead and can kind of see things and interact with things that other people wouldn't normally see. And some of the things can get violent and can get deadly and so on and so forth. And the whole first movie is really creepy, and the concept that they have to figure out how to get rid of these visions that they're seeing before they drive them insane or end up killing them. This one basically has all the notes of the first one, but doesn't execute the concept at all. So basically in this one they're all med students, where in the first one they were actually doctors who were experimenting with finding what the afterlife was. And this one they're just med students who decide to play around and stop each other's hearts for no reason. And each of them basically experiences an out-of-body experience. Not so much an afterlife. I think the one girl who was gone for like 7 minutes versus the 5 was starting to cross over into what would have been an afterlife, and then she ends up coming back. So like that whole concept was just kind of skated over, and it's just like, oh, we're just having out-of-body experiences. We can kind of fly around the city. We're by ourselves. No one's there. And we can just kind of do whatever we want. And then their ghosts start showing up, and again, it's not so much that they're scary as much as why are you haunted by your past. And even like some of the stuff, the people they're seeing are still alive. And I think that was only the case in one of the stories in the original Flatliners. Only one of the people was still alive that they were able to track down and actually apologize to, where everyone else was basically a ghost that they were seeing. It's been years since I've seen the original Flatliners, but I'm going off memory of liking the film for being as creepy as it was. So this one, again, they kind of just go around and learn that they got to make peace with their demons, and like most of them are still alive to where they can go around and apologize. Like one girl just cheated off of another girl in school and got the other girl expelled, so she apologized for that. And the girl's like, oh, I forgot about that years ago. And then like another guy got a girl pregnant, they were going to get an abortion, he didn't show up, and he assumed she went through with the abortion, and turns out he runs into her at one point and wants to apologize for walking out on her. Turns out she's had the kid, and it's his, and blah blah blah. So now he wants to be part of that life. And I think out of the group of 5 or 6 friends, well, not so much friends, but colleagues that end up doing this thing in this film, only 1 or 2 actually died, and it's mostly because they got so scared they kind of caused their own death. Honestly, the film is so forgetful, I've actually forgotten how exactly they died. But overall, yeah, just if you want to watch Flatliners, watch the original one. Like I said, I haven't seen it in years, but from my memory, it still holds up. And it was a lot more creepy than this one. This one it's like they took all the notes of Flatliners, like, okay, this is what the film's about, let's remake it, and they just missed all the intricacies of what made that film creepy and what made it good. This one is just like, oh, it's about these group of people that flatline and then they see ghosts. Don't waste your time on this one unless you're really curious, but yeah, if you want to see Flatliners, go watch the original one. What would I give this one as far as a star rating? I'd probably say a 2, maybe a 1.5, but I'm going to say a 2. It was watchable, it just wasn't good. It had all the key notes in it, but just missed the mark on what made the first one enjoyable. Nothing else to say about it other than that. So again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Links are down in the description. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you get notifications every time I post new content. And until next time, I'll see you after the credits.